spells towards the...
He's got some great choices here. He's got hard CC in both of his side lanes. So basically, you're just trying to abuse the other mid laners' recall timings to just have more presence in the mid lane.
An unanswered dragon coming through for IM. Remember, IM tried to get the lanes they wanted, force Gnar into a lane swap. Now, the moment that they swap back, he's getting punished.
Tool, here comes the dive, and here we go. There's the gold card coming in, Expression in that Mega Gnar form, but there's just so much damage now that that Sheen has been completed for GBM, and he's right back into the mid lane.
Has to teleport to the defensive turret. There's 3 members have rotated to mid. Still has very strong wave here. Sweet's coming around as well.
They want to make this play. TP coming in from Trace. They can follow this up. Ignar low. There's the knock-up right as Trace comes through. Gravity Field will get the stun. Ignar has to flash, and there is a gold card, and the wild card's not going to take Ignar out. Really wants to make this play right here. They're going to make a play on top side instead. There's Expression, and the same gank happening again. Gold card will hit him after the bounce. There's the wild cards coming through, and that will be a kill for GBM as he locks in another card. And Expression targeted very heavily this game, and Jin says, we're just going to give up the dragons for the gold right now. Properly, it's almost impossible for them to lose. Well, Chaser going to get knocked around, actually has to flash out of the Chaos Storm. Sweet there, pops the ultimate. He will live through this more than likely as he gets a little bit of a boost there. Sivir moving up with that on the HUD. More spears firing for the backside, but guess where GBM is? He's in the top side, used that Destiny. Expression is dead to rights, twists in advance. GBM locks in the gold card, one last auto, takes out Expression for the 3rd time. Expression right there on your screen. He's suffering in the top side right now, heavily targeted, but you have to expect that. You see a TF Maokai in Italy, you know your life is going to be hell. Meanwhile, TP from Trace is going to arrive at the backside. TP from GBM actually coming through too, and now everybody on IM have to disengage, but there's so much crowd control. That is going to be the end of Tucson in that 5v4. Ignar being hunted right now. Clever little tornado there, and
106 to 64. IM getting the dragon low.
And here we go, Alistar engaged. There's a Sivir ult popped already. Righteous Glory used. It will be coming in from the flank. That is the Gnar looking for an opportunity. His rage is almost filled. They're going to go on to Tucson. They're trying to attack the flank right now. Pilot and Chaser are stuck in the pit though. Tucson getting very low. GBM wants a gold card target. He's not going to get it. And Dragon will reset back in the pit. Ignar gets in from behind, and he's going to pop the members of Jin Air back in with the Monsoon, but GBM finds him on the outside. 1-for-1 trade, support for support. Going down so far. Expression gets an ult, but it's only onto the Maokai. That is not who you want. GBM is out of mana. He's going to have to Zhonya's through the Hourglass, and this is going to be IM actually winning this fight. Jin Air taking a lot of dragon damage inside the pit. They were split up and just poked to death, so they're burning it down. Trace tanking out most of the damage right now. Not too much damage dealt from the Baron. Tucson will be knocked up on the outside, and that's a smite secure. IM not able to fight and not willing to commit to that because they didn't have their top laners.
Finally, the reward for all the map pressure that was exerted specifically early onto Expression has been so well held.
All right, well, Dragon is up, and this is good. What is happening right now? Looks like, is there actually a Baron being taken? No, it was an absolutely free Dragon. Jungle, so Jin Air should be able to get this one if they don't get its smite stolen by Tucson. GBM there as well, 2 TPs used. They are going to secure the Baron, and will they turn afterwards? Sweet's already with his ultimate pop, and they are going to have to disengage. Expression coming in. Pilot wants to get some damage down. They're trying to kite back into the choke point right now. Chaser going to be over the wall. Sweet will lose his life in exchange for the Baron. Has to TP back, but remember, GBM can just gate right back into this one. It's going to be a 50-50, and Chaser with a steal saves Jin Air's bacon in a lot of ways. GBM now going to be coming back with the gate into the team fight. Double kill for Chaser, triple kill for Chaser, and here we go. That is going to be a Maokai kill onto the...
Finally used what they had tried to cultivate 25 minutes previously, and okay, it's delayed, but Jin Air finally with their massive early advantage parlay that into a win.
Here we go. Nexus is going to go down. Jin Air
provide great peel with the petrifying gaze for Kog'Maw. So Kog'Maw is relatively free in the backline.
Ignar is going to be there in the nick of time, and there's going to be a flash commitment. There's the Winter's Bite. They're going to try and get the stun, and there's the stack. Can they get the last auto? They do. Expression low. Expression no flash, remember.
Oh.
There's the commitment. E forward. Pilot. They Don't pick it up. They're frozen with a flash, petrifying gaze. There's a knockup coming in from Spooky, and the disengage from Chaser gets the explosive cast down. There is a teleport coming in. They're still chasing onto Chaser. Trace is here. He's in Mega Gnar form. Can he get the ult? He does. Three-man ultimate. Huge ult from Trace. GBM on the outside. His exhaust is worn up. Sonstar is dead. And Trace will get the kill onto Ignar. Double kill.
There would have been kills for IM.
Well, Spooky here, he wants to smite it, not going to get the steal. Game will be available for the taking. Spooky gonna make a play. There's a chilling smite down to Pilot. There's the knockup coming out of the Unfurrow. Pilot starting to kite. Does he have to use his Summoner's Field? Oh, Spooky has overextended, and now there's a TP coming in from both teams' top laners. GBM the first to respond. He is going to have the angle right here. There's the Death Ray. He gets caught up by Expression. Cleanse used. Now we see the zoning from the Gravity Field. Sonstar still at risk. Does get stunned. Does get popped by the Chaos Storm. And now Ignar the target. He's going to fall to a stun too. Trace still there. Trace about to hit that Mega Gnar. Will they dive? No. Petrifying Gaze hits 3. GBM gets targeted down with the Twin Fangs. And that's going to be the conclusion of that fight. 2 for 2 when the dust settles.
The case today. That's not been the strength of this Jin Air team. It's all been about rotations. IM have started this dragon. This will be their first dragon. Gnar is not in position to contest.
But here's the collapse afterward. Jin Air still looking for that fight. Glacial Fissure will catch Ignar, forces that Unbreakable Will out. GBM here, and Ignar is going to die eventually, but he does actually zone off the rest of the team. However, Jin Air now has an angle into this mid lane. Turret, oh, Ignar. Flashbolt misses, and that's a dead Alistair. Spooky gonna come in. Sonstar still low. Sonstar has no mana. Pilot is caught out under the turret. There's a Petrifying Gaze. Shut down onto Pilot's Ezreal, but they cannot defend their tier 2 right now. GBM and Trace, free tower in the top side. Very quickly, TP not going to find a target, but they do have Trace isolate on the side. Spooky goes in. There's the ult from Ignar too, but there's a True Shot Rush. Nearly takes out Spooky. Trace and Expression duking it out on the side, but Ignar is just left. IM split up, and there is Frozen just annihilated by an R ultimate. Double kill for GBM, and Expression bites the dust for a triple, and that will be a Baron for the Jin Air Green Wings.
This time he was just so far away from his team. He was literally on 100 health before anyone else had impacted the team fight. And so Ignar died for free in the front line with the relevant headbutt Pulverize, despite being excellent at that ability.
And here we go. GBM locked down. Cleanse comes through immediately. Here's the kiting coming in. Pilot is untouched. And GBM starting to annihilate people. With all that AoE, Frozen gets caught, triple kill, all ready for Pilot, quadra kill. Sonstar is here, can Pilot get the pentakill? He's gonna get it, pentakill for Pilot on the Ezreal as he cleans up the fight. He was untouched in that team fight.
Completely untouched, doesn't even need the Trinity Force, just with his suite of armor penetration and the play of the Ruin King. That was the engage IM needed, but when they were even in gold, when they were ahead in gold, not 15,000 gold behind.
Yeah, nothing you can do right there. We've had so many pentakills this season.
I brought them with me from the LPL, Monte Cristo. Stands far too far away from his team.
And here we go. IM pops the Righteous Void. They want to come in on this Ignar, no mana, so he's going to have some trouble. And that is going to be him falling immediately. And there's the Gnar, gets some people back in the fight. Frozen has the face of the mountain, but does fall to the Chaos Storm. And Trace, he's on a mission to not die to the tower. Everybody just running in, super minions onto the Nexus. They want Sonstar. They're going to get Sonstar. You poor, sad Kog'Maw.
The reindeer that couldn't be. Unfortunately, this time Rudolph couldn't make it done. He couldn't save Christmas or the base for that matter. And a very nice end to what has been a much more decisive win for Jin Air Green Wings.
Well, Rudolph can't save Christmas when he's dead, Papa Smithy.
Nope.
That makes all the children cry. So there we go. Nexus will fall eventually. I guess they want to pad their KDA. Nope.